Hello. Welcome back to our MekHQ playthrough, Raven Acquisitions. For those of you with sharp eyes, you can see that we have completed the duration of our mission. We have reached the 20th. I've been doing some repairs in the background. Um, apparently jeez, I went ahead and took some time. I went into the roster. I assigned the Stalker, the Annihilator, the Von Luckner to a Lance. This is Lima Lance. It's not really anything yet. It won't really see battle, but the stuff's assigned. I also added a motor pool for this little hover jeep. I changed the designation on the convoy number 2. I didn't have it set as an actual convoy. That might have changed things a little bit. And I also added an engineering section. So as it turns out, this mobile long tom artillery drone command carriage, it's not an actual vehicle. It's a carriage. So it's like the ammo carriage. So what I'm going to do is find it in here, and I'm just going to get rid of it. So it's this thing here. Remove. And I should be able to find it in here a little bit easier. Here it is. So we're just going to sell it off. Goodbye. I thought it was something that it's not. And I think my tech that was assigned to the hover jeep, I think he critically failed his. What is broken? Hang on. The luxury hover car. I have a tech assigned to it. Let me assign a different tech. Hopefully one that won't like ruin everything. And that hover car should be in the motor pool, right? I don't even see it as an option to add in here. Maybe because it's so damaged, I'm not sure. But let's parts needed report. Let's order everything, all these bay doors. So order all of those. We'll order one more set of mech sensors for 75 tons. But the contract's complete now. We are on August 20th. We need to go into the briefing room here and complete the mission because it won't let us continue. Like if I hit advanced day, it says, blah, blah, blah. So I take a look and we complete the mission. Mission success. The enemy is offering 3 million C-bills for their captured personnel. Hang on. The enemy has offered 3 million C-bills for their captured personnel, but something about this feels wrong. They're in full retreat. Why do they care so much about getting these people back? Either they know something we don't, or this isn't just about a ransom. We should tread carefully. But I don't have an option to just keep them. I can execute them. I can release them. I'm going to accept the offer. Then here are the retirement roles. We're probably going to lose some people because there's just so many roles. So let's roll, see who we lose. We lose a heroic mech warrior. That's unfortunate. We lose an elite soldier. Okay, an elite mech warrior. All right. Well, that's why we have so many. So we hit OK. Issue awards, issue awards, issue awards, issue awards. Okay, we have to go into the hangar here and have a little look-see. So these guys, assign them a soldier. There you go. They're still missing. Okay. Assign person. Give them a regular soldier. They're good now. Oh, this is the attack helicopter. I think we lost a member of the crew there. So we'll assign them a veteran pilot. And then let's look around here. We lost a member of the Pegasus crew. We'll assign them a veteran pilot or veteran gunner. The Warhammer, one of our Warhammer pilots is gone, but that's why we have so many good pilots. We snatch them up whenever we can. Okay. Everything else looks okay. The white here, or this like pale blue, whatever this is, like lavender almost. It's like it's mothballed. Um, yeah, we're good to go here. Let's actually save the campaign, which I haven't done in a while. And the mission is over. We got a little bit of money for ransoming these people. Our standing with the Federal Commonwealth has increased. I'm still unproven. The Mercenary Review Board has increased. I'm certified reliable. Pretty cool. Now, this is a good chance to go in and do mass personnel training in between missions. So, do our mech warriors. We'll go gunnery mech, and we'll 24 of them. Then we'll do piloting mech. Only 2 have the XP left over to do that. Lamb pilots. We'll do piloting. Vehicle crew. We'll do, I don't know, gunnery vehicle, I guess. Then vehicle crew VTOL. Spend. And aerospace pilots. We'll do gunnery aerospace. And then piloting aerospace. Nothing. Battle armor pilots. We'll do gunnery battle armor. Piloting. Huh. I don't see piloting battle armor in there. So we'll just leave it. And then soldiers, we will try to increase their small arms. There it is. We get 6 soldiers improved. What do we have left? Mech techs. Do tech battle mech. We'll do. Actually, we can do also do administration on them. That will increase the amount of minutes they have. So we'll do that. Then we'll do mechanics. We'll do tech mechanic on 10 of those, and then back to administration. Or hang on, I've lost my train of thought here. It's not administration, is it? I have completely lost my train of thought. Is it admin? Admin logistical, maybe? It might be. What did I just spend on my techs? I don't even know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. I'm in the wrong. This is what I'm doing wrong. Mechanics, skill. There we go. That's why I was. Dude, I am so dumb. Jeez. All right. Gunnery, aerospace, or gunnery. These are aero techs. We need tech. Jeez, I'm all over the place right now. Tech arrow, spend. And we can also maybe give them some, hang on, give them some admin. There you go. That gives them more minutes, I think. Battle armor tech. So we want tech battle armor for them. We want administration for them. And then doctors, we'll do surgery. Admin command, we want more administration. Logistics, transport, and HR. And then that's pretty much all the, this is usually what you're not seeing me do in the background. In the meantime, since we're between missions, that mission lasted for, let's take a look at it. That one was, this was Shinobi. Here it is. So it lasted for 4 months. That was a 4-month long mission. So I get to order 4 units of my choice using the funding that we have. So what do we really want? I would very much like to fill out the rest of Lima Lance. So I wouldn't mind getting like another stalker or something, like make it into just like a pure, just like heavy assault lance type deal, like a front line lance. I can even go in here and change the forge type to change role. I do that. I do that in the the area of operations window, so I don't have to worry about that. So let's take a look at the marketplace here. We're going to go into unit market. That's not what I needed. A locust C. What? There's a clan locust for sale. And it's only 1.6 million. It has it has clan ER small lasers. Almost no armor to speak of. It's an 812. Uh it's coming out of a factory. The heck? Yeah, we're gonna buy that. That's on the unit market. That's not, doesn't even go against the 4 that I want. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Purchase unit. There we go. Let's get this window expanded here a little bit. So we want an assault class mech, I think. And we're going to go for non-box sets. We have to sort by year what is available to us. So essentially anything, actually any of these will do. Okay, in that case, let's have a little looks around here. The Stalker, that's the Royal Stalker. ER large lasers. Has an ECM built in. 248 armor. Standard speed 3.5. How the heat sinks on it look? 34, so it can sink off. Yeah, it can fire the LRMs and the ER large lasers while standing still and won't gain any heat. It has limited ammo for the 12 shots for the LRM launchers. But you know what? We're gonna buy it. That's 1. And then we need, there's already an Annihilator in that unit, but the Annihilator is probably not going to stay there for very long. So let's check out the Battle Masters. Medium pulse lasers, that's pretty sweet. It's very sweet, as a matter of fact. 234 armor, 232 armor. You know what? We're gonna pick that one up. I see an awesome here, the 9M. This is the ERPPCs. It is. Don't like that they add all these little secondary weapons to this thing. It kind of goes against the theme of being an awesome. And they've also clearly put in an XL engine because it's 18 million. There it is. So we're going to pass on that one. Here's the Atlas S. Rear facing streak SRM. No, thank you. This is the, oh, I thought this was the 3050 upgrade to the Banshee, but it's not. This is actually the ancient Banshee with primitive weapons and probably primitive armor. Primitive cockpit, primitive armor, yeah. Fair enough. Here is the head command mech for the Cyclops, which has 160 armor on a 95 or 90-ton mech. That is no good. No bueno. What about this one here? The armor is not really improved. So we're going to pass on the Cyclops. We still have two choices left. Let's go down to the heavies. And we'll sort by year again. So we can buy up to any of this because it is current day. This is another Warhammer. I know we're very heavy on Warhammers. This is the Hell Memory Core upgrade for the Warhammer. 160 armor, not good. This one here has 208 armor, which is great. We might just go with this. 7S, 160 armor. Let's take a look. We'll look around here before we commit. Excalibur. There's a royal version of the Excalibur. It'll have and just gauze and an LRM-20. The Caesar, 168 armor, and 70-ton mech. It's not great. It has rear-facing weapons. Not a fan of that. Here is the ARC-4M Archer. And then the Ismail. Eeh. All right, the 5W. I think this is the Wolf's Dragoons version. Don't like the rear-facing weapons, if I'm being perfectly honest here. There's a Flashman. It has an XO engine. Too expensive and too vulnerable. We're avoiding XO engines as much as we can here. Wow. There's the 5D Marauder. That's an XL. Here's the Bounty Hunter version. 3 PPCs. It's pretty funny. And then Orion. Maybe we want an updated Orion of some type. This is an XO engine. Yep. This is a command version of the Orion. Super Griffin. All right. I think this is the Warhammer. All right. So we're going to get this Warhammer. Then we got one more choice here. Let's go down to medium. Maybe we want the Hell Memory Core version of the Centurion. Not really. Not really. The Gladiator. Gladiator's a pretty decent mech. Or the Galahad. It's lacking armor. How about this is a named mech, so we're avoiding named mechs for the moment because they're usually like one of a kind type deals. It's like why would we have access to it? Here's the 3050 Wolverine, large pulse laser. It can be jettisoned. Medium pulse laser. It's actually a pretty decent mech. XL engine. Okay. It seemed too good to be true. Here's another XL engine for sure. Okay. Well, swordsman. Eh. And then we get, let's see here. There's the Griffin, the 3049 Griffin. It's just an LRM-20 and an ERPPC, really. Not great, and it has an XO engine. XO engine. This is a little bit better. This is actually pretty decent right here. This the RG version. I've never even heard of the RG version. Let's check this real quick here. Griffin. The Griffin RG. It's a Succession War era skirmisher built to protect the Archon's throne room. It drops the PPC and alarm rack for lasers, supported by more lasers, blah, blah, blah. It's made possible by the removal of jump jets. So, the question becomes, this is the Royal Guard, Griffin. I kind of want it. It's decent. It's pretty fast. It's a 5.8. It can't jump anymore, but it's also rocking just a bunch of pulse lasers, which are really great. And it has case, but that wouldn't even be necessary if they didn't have that stupid machine gun on there. You know what? We're gonna buy it just because it's kind of cool. All right. So we're ordering 29 million, basically 30 million worth of stuff. So we're gonna go down to about 200 million in our bank. So we got to find a good contract here. Got the personnel market not available at the moment. And we're still ordering parts, by the way. I had them update the stockpiles a while ago. Heavy battle mech vehicle has been delivered. I'll worry about that because we have to put it in a mothball anyway. Mech sensors. That might be what we need to fix the Marauder. It is. It's a tough job, apparently. We'll do an elite tech on that. Do the task. Cool. And then just repair armor. Bada bing. 300 minutes. Bada boom. And then 600 minutes to repair the cockpit. All right, just instant mass repair, salvage everything. We're still waiting on these bay doors to arrive for this hover car. Okay, we're failing to find stuff here. My caramba. We're ordering. We're gonna turn off weekly parts acquisition there. That's gonna break us. All right, we're getting close to the end of the month. All right, repair bay. So the Warhammer is officially repaired now. Or not Warhammer, the Marauder is officially repaired. So we can assign them a pilot. We'll do a heroic pilot. And we still have some reserve equipment. So we're going to go into the T&E. We'll just throw the Marauder in here for now. And we'll work on that Lance a little bit over time. Some of the stuff that we ordered just now, like those mechs that I picked, they may not even be going into the roster immediately. They might just be like kind of reserve units. And something I do want to do, because you can't really. They're just not showing up in the unit market at all. We're going to order a couple more of these mobile canteens. We'll order 3 of them because we just don't seem like we have enough of the mobile canteens when we're in the field. The mash capacity is fine. The doctor capacity is fine. But we're going to keep going here until we hit the end of the month, and then we'll be able to pick a new contract. There it goes. All right. Issue awards. All right. Personnel market updated. Unit market updated. Oh, we have a war correspondent joining us. Like, man, what the heck? I need to get him some training and negotiation. Let's see here. Spend XP on current skills, utility. He doesn't have negotiation. That's the problem. Utility, support. There it is. Does he have experience? How much experience does he have? He has 18 left. Well, now he has. Oh, look at that. He gets +1 to the cluster. He's also extreme. Wow, okay. I never really looked at that stuff. All right, let's take a look at the personnel market here. So, what do we get? Sort by profession. An aerotech? Yeah, we'll hire you. Battle armor pilot, another one. We'll hire another one of you just in case we find some more battle armor. A chef? Yeah, we'll hire a chef for the unit for the mat or the canteen we just purchased. Mechanic? Don't mind if we do. We'll grab several of them. We'll grab the ultra green guy and one more. That's enough. We'll grab the mech techs. Grab all of the mech techs. A couple of mech warriors. Regulars, nah. Security advisor, we'll hire her. We'll hire a couple of veteran soldiers. Vehicle crew, hire those. We need more. And vehicle crew VTOL. And then that's it. Okay. We're going to take a look at the unit market again. And what is this? Fire engine. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to buy it just to put into our support thing. It's another hover car. We already have one. We don't need another one. It's another fire engine. You know what? We're gonna buy it just because it's fun. Harasser missile platform. Not enough armor. And then let's see here. That's probably everything we need. We don't need to buy anything else for a while. Nordens transport. We're gonna buy that. Put it in our support stuff. And another battle mech recovery vehicle. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. We just spent like 60 million C-bills on various stuff. Now it's time to go to the contract market and see what we can get. So transit time, we'll sort by transit time first. So we have a planetary assault that's going to take 9 months. We don't want to try that probably. We have an extraction mission that's only 2 months long. That seems kind of up our alley. And it starts out at 50% salvage. There's an objective raid against mercenaries. It's 90 days of travel away, however. This one here is only 30. So let's negotiate the support first. It went down, didn't do us any good. Support this, negotiate the salvage rights up to 70%. That's pretty good. The transport terms, 100%. I think this is going to be our mission. We don't want, we even if we had good salvage, I'm only going to try to roll it, but even if we had good salvage here, it's a 9-month long job. I don't want to do it. So we're going to take the extraction mission. They're covering 100% of our transport. We get 70% salvage. We're fighting the Draconis Combine again. The enemy has elite experience, which is going to be a little bit tough. All right. Both sides are evenly matched. This is the extraction raid here. Is that this one? Oh, this is the. Okay. Enemy reliability is -1. Your performance of the past month was a draw because we haven't done anything yet. The enemy forces are unchanged. Understood. Looking forward, well, understood. Yep, we will accept the offer to mothball everything, and it's going to cost us nothing to travel other than pay. Accept. Ooh. Okay, what do we get here? Everything comes with a monthly tag, but could lighten the load on our core team. We have security. We just ordered kitchen. We have enough mash, so we're actually okay. We're okay. We're just going to leave it as is. Nope, this is fine. And we'll close. And are we like already? We're traveling. 3 jumps remaining. So let's save the game just in case like I'm not actually traveling. So we'll advance a day. Okay, yep, we're 7 days from the jump point. There we go. That's what we needed. And I will actually save that. Let's save the game here. We're half an hour in, and I will save that for next time. So we have completed our mission here. All is good. Everything's looking successful. We're going to do a little 2-month job, hopefully, and then get out of there. Just earn some money, get 70% salvage, and be done. So until then, I will see you next time.